Guys, I think I've cracked it.
Lost objective apples.
Everyone can have their cake and eat it with Battlefield 6. So if you guys didn't know, they are allowing all weapons on all classes in Battlefield 6. Or whatever they're going to call it. I mainly disagree with this choice because it makes the readability of the game nigh impossible if you allow anyone to use any weapon because, you know, for instance, in this game, if I see a recon class with his cape, I know immediately that I'm going to be shot at from long range, right? If I see a guy with, what are they called? Stilts? Not stilts. What is it called when you're on crutches? If I see a guy with crutches on his back, I know that it's going to be a guy using a medium range weapon because of the weapons are locked to the classes, so I know exactly what I'm fighting. What if we had the best of both worlds? Okay? Alright? Here's all the classes from BF1. I thought this system was perfect. Obviously, the most obvious choice would just be that they would use the class system and just have weapons locked to classes. I also thought about the fact that in BF4, you know, a lot of people have actually said, look, Stod, you know, in BF4, not all the weapons were attached to classes, but the system still worked, right? To a degree, it did, but most of the time, I say 90% of the time, the class was using one of their class weapons. What if, like the BF1 system, so just to point out some examples, right? The medic class has the crutches. The assault class has a face scarf, and it's really obvious to see what they're wearing. The support usually has almost a full face covering or some sort of weird helmet. And then the recon class usually had a flowy or like either a long flowy jacket or a cape. But I know that that's the same for other classes as well. What if we could have both? What if we could have both? Okay? And I've drawn up this simple chart. What if the gun defined what your helmet looked like and your kit was defined by how your character looked? So one of my biggest issues that I've said about having a all guns and all classes system is that the silhouettes of the characters, you can't tell what you're about to fight. I see someone at range and I'm like, is that guy going to snipe me or is that guy going to shoot me with a shotgun? If he looks just like everyone, if he's an assault and he can use any gun, then I'm not going to be able to tell. At least with this system, right? From long range, depending on the helmet or the face shape or the scarf or whether they're wearing a full helmet or night vision goggles or what's it called, like a ghillie hat, I don't know, something like that. Something that would define their helmet based at range would define what gun class they're using, no matter what class they're running, right? So they could be running a medic thing as if they're using a DMR or a medium range weapon, then they'll be wearing this helmet. If they're using an SMG or a shotgun, they'll be wearing this helmet. If they're using an LMG, they'll have a full face mask, like the what's it called, the PUBG helmet or something like that. And if they're using a long range weapon, they're wearing a cap, right? Immediately, instantly recognizable. You see someone at range and you go, oh, he's wearing a cap. He must have a sniper. Doesn't matter what class he is. Doesn't matter what class he is. He's wearing a cap. That means he has a... Make sure I haven't got kicked. Okay. Right. And then, to work out what gadgets and kit they're using, the chest or the rest of the body will have some sort of defining feature on it. So the recon class, if they're using that, they might have binoculars. Or they might have a cape on that would, obviously, I don't know about capes in modern times, but binoculars hanging down from their chest. So you immediately go, that's a recon class, because you get a bit closer. If the engineer class has rockets strapped to their chest, or more obviously if they have their RPG on their back, but we don't know if you might be using an engineer without a rocket, I don't know. Rockets or a bandolier across the chest. If they're a medic, they could still use the crutches, or a crutch, the same way they did in BF1. I don't see why this wouldn't be a problem. And if they're an engineer, then maybe they have just a chest pack or what else was I going to test with? Oh, sorry, with the assault class. Maybe the assault class has the bandolier and the engineer has rockets instead. This system, yeah, engineer wears those goggles. Exactly, precisely. Well, actually, no, because that would be no. That's what I'm saying. I was saying the head defines the gun, the body defines the kit. So maybe not the glasses. Maybe the glasses could be hanging down. Like, they have the glasses just hanging on their body. So do you see what I mean about this system with the silhouettes? It would mean you'd immediately recognize from range what gun someone's using by their helmet, and you'd immediately recognize a bit closer what class they're using from what they have on their body. It probably wouldn't work well with skins, but it would. You could still have skins in the background of all these items that they're wearing, could still have skins, right? Same thing with the helmets. The helmets obviously is a bit harder because you could change the way that the color and stuff, but as long as the outline of the helmets is the same, I don't see this being a problem, even if they add skins to the game. Because, look, the bandolier can go over any outfit you can have. The cape can be worn over any outfit that you have. The crutches can be worn over anything. The bag or whatever, the rockets or whatever. I think this system would work even if you had a monetization like skin system. I'm just putting it out there. Obviously, the easiest choice would just be to have the classes and the guns locked to classes so you immediately know, oh, this is the assault, I know what weapons he has. This is the medic, I know what weapons he has. But this system could also work. I'm just saying, because my biggest issue with the class system is that it doesn't easily show players at range what they're using, so you can't make a decision based on what they're wearing. Do you think it's just so cool skins can be sold? Probably, I don't know. No, do you know what? One of the biggest issues, though, that I have with this system is there is one class that has a perk that allows you to carry more than 2 weapons. I think that's the issue, right? They've made a class which allows you to carry more than 1 weapon type, so you can have a sniper and an assault rifle. That's where my system falls down. But maybe they should just not have that system. You know, maybe just don't have that system. Oh my god, yeah, I'm getting pushed, dude. I'm gonna get pushed. How did he have 112 health, dude? Ooh. There's more. Come on, peek it, guys. Come on. Wait, they're gonna peek that corner right now. There's like one on the corner. 100% on the corner. I need to turn the sound up. Or you could just get shot. Why didn't he just peek? I don't know. Dude, honestly, we need to pitch this idea, dude. Unless, I know what everyone's complaint will be. They'll just be like, why wouldn't they just do the class system? The class system's just so much easier. Why are we faffing around? Oops. Why are we faffing around with this, you know, this helmet and kit system? I'm just trying to meet in the middle somewhere. You know? I'm just trying to meet in the middle. Can they res me, please? There's like 3 medics around me. Come on. They might res me. I don't know where they are. Where are they? 10 meters away. Are they outside? I guess so. As I said, easiest system would just be like, oh, let's just go back to BF1 or BF4 classes so that we immediately know what people look like. But this system satisfies both. Why can't we have both? They could also choose do a vote and let the community choose. I 100% tell you the community will choose classes. I'm trying to offer a solution that satisfies everyone. So that they can still have their... What the fuck? What? There's no way I got hit by all those. Thank you. 90 damage. Yeah, I can get him behind the wall. Oh, he's already dead. I forgot how slow you move in this game. My brain's like, oh, I need to slide cancel. Come on, bro. Let's slide cancel over there. This game is cinema. This game is absolute cinema. Oh, my God. Oh. I need to turn up the sound a bit more. Why is it in that every game they have such a bad decision? I don't know. Well, but they have to understand. They are devs. They know what they're doing. Right? They probably do know more about developing games than we do. Whether they have more experience playing them, I don't know. You have to understand that they have this idea, right? So there'll be some sort of block or reason why they're not doing things the way that we want them to. Right? They're not just like, let's just piss off the community for no reason. You know what I mean? They're not thinking that. There's obviously a reason why they want to change the way that the classes are done. You know, they're not just trying to piss everyone off. I'm telling you right now. There's a good reason for why they don't want to just have classes, which could be monetization. Yes, it could. You're absolutely correct. It could just be purely monetization, but that's still a part of the game that they need to consider. At the end of the day, it's just how games work now. You know? Okay, I'm just being absolutely pummeled by explosives. I need a slightly better angle. Yeah. Well, no, because the thing is, I actually made a take before, which was basically like, oh, they should just go back to the BF1 system. But someone also brought up the fact that in BF4, that's not how it was. BF4 did not have that system. And I still enjoyed BF4, right? BF4 had multi-class weapons, which meant that if you saw a guy with a certain weapon, that didn't mean that he was the class that you thought he was. Do you know what I mean? It's just a thing of... So I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to change my... Maybe I need to change my tune on this a little bit to be more accepting of other points of view. And so I looked at how other games work and how the other Battlefield games work, and I was like, you know what? We can have a system that works here. Well, yeah, we can have the best of both worlds if we want. By the way, I can't push up because I'll literally just die instantly because there's like a line of men along this wall here. I can do this though. And then I can push up. Look, now we got the vehicle pushing on the left. I can help with these guys. Maybe. If I can see them. He died. Oh, not gas grenade. Oh my god. Give us a break. Let's go with the mortar over there. Oh, what the f... Dude, I keep on dying instantly to Seb's ladders when they're not even shooting me. I'll have like full health and then they'll shoot me twice and I'll die. BF1 or BF5? BF1 still in terms of a Battlefield game. Battlefield 5 again ruined the whole... They made it so any class could look like any class at all. It was mental. See, did you see what I mean with this guy? Thank you. You're dead. This Seb's ladder guy just instantly beaming me in the head. Miss. I'm being suppressed by that vehicle. God damn it. Dude, that vehicle looks so cool. The big moving fortress. Didn't they have that in like Red Alert or something? The moving fortress vehicle like that. It was like an upgraded modern one. With all the guns on the side. God, it's so cool. Where did these guys go? I saw them along this wall and now they're gone. They're to my right somewhere. I will take the kill. There is a guy. Oh, there's two guys close. We're going to put that there. We're going to put the mask on. Maybe. Oh, no. And I'm stuck in an animation. Do you see I just got stuck in an animation there? I tried to put my mask on and he just kept on putting down the mine.
20 of our soldiers remain.
A weapon doesn't define the class. The gadgets do. Correct. And I want a way to be able to tell from range exactly what the person that I'm fighting is about to do. Like Battlefield 1. Like Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3, you looked at an enemy and you were like, I know exactly what they're about to do. They're probably, like, if I see let's say I see an engineer peek a corner, I know that guy's probably going to peek the corner and fire an RPG at me in a second. You know, classic engineer gameplay. And that's how you decide how you're gonna react to what they're doing, you know? Okay, dude. Yeah, just cover yourself as well.
We lost this attack, boys.
I think the bullets should be invisible. Don't get me wrong, they're not exactly realistic, but it's a nice feature. I like it. I don't like not being able to tell where you're being shot from, except when you get a big red marker on your screen, which I'm pretty sure BF3 had, didn't it? I can't remember. Just in case you missed the beginning, I'll go over it again between the rounds. But why? There's no fun in that. Isn't it better to run without restrictions? I've literally explained about 5 times. The issue I have with the guns not being locked to the classes is you see an enemy, they could be wearing an outfit, and the outfit doesn't define what they're using whatsoever. So let's say I see a guy literally in a ghillie suit, and he's using a shotgun and an SMG. I don't want that. That's dumb. It's like one of the best features about Battlefield games is you can usually tell what someone's about to do based on their class. Yeah, sure, have the guns on any class, but the gun, I believe, should define how your character looks. So you can make a decision based on how they look. You know? It's part of the game. It's not necessarily part of like how real life works. Real life, everyone just looks the same. I saw your Warzone beard. Don't understand how they have all the funding in the world and less communication in the anti-cheat. Well, you know, it's how many years of this now? How many years have we been doing this? Can I get him that? That was crazy. I actually hit him. I actually hit him with the nade, but it didn't kill him. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is we can have the best of both worlds. This is what I mean. We can have a all guns on all classes system as long as how your character looks isn't defined necessarily by just random elements. Like I just want to pick a character and he wears a bush and he wears trousers. No. I want it to be like silhouetted classes and defined by what gun you're using. What's that skin? I actually don't know. I can't remember. One of the best parts of Medic in BF2 was suffering through the guns you had to use. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's where maybe it's a bit out of date, right? I think we don't want to use a class and then just have to use a shit weapon. That's probably what they're trying to avoid, right? Got him. I think that's what the devs are trying to avoid. They don't want you to feel like, well, if I'm going to play Medic, I'll just have to be shit. There's no way. Way too much damage. Oh, good. Look, and this is why we're losing? Is this an artillery truck? Yep. So instead of having a vehicle pushing up, and then, again, this is another stupid decision that they never changed. There should be certain limitations on being able to use the artillery truck, because this guy is now ruining our chances of winning the game. And whilst he goes, what, 39-8, and we never push because he's taking up the vehicle slot. Useless. Absolutely useless. You see, if I play recon, it doesn't stop anyone from doing anything else, right? But if you use an artillery truck, you literally just take up a slot that we could be using to push up the objective. See the problem? Do I see a... Oh, he just went... He's using a mortar right now. Oops. It should be like on certain parts of the map where you need the vehicles on attack. In fact, maybe just not give the... don't give you... What's it called, an attack? Screw you, man. Get out of your stupid sniper shield. He tried to snipe me whilst he was still in the shield. Again, after being shot. Get out. So yeah, for instance, you know, people get annoyed that I sit back at the map and play recon sometimes. He's not dead with a no scope. What? How? Can I get some heals, please? Okay, no, it's fine. I'll just die. That's cool. I'll just die. Don't worry about it. I think they did give me healing actually, did they? Oh no, they didn't. I'll just live, I guess. I guess I'll die. Okay, let's put this out. Oh well. It is what it is. You used to wreak havoc in this game? Why not still? What happened? Oh my god, look how many there are over there. There's just actually too many targets to pick from. How is that not hitting him? Actually, I should use my sweet spot, shouldn't I? Or maybe I could hit them. You know. Okay, cool. How the fuck did he get there and no one else shot him? When there's like, I don't know, 8 teammates there. We don't know. I guess it is what it is. They all died. Good times, guys. Oh, wow. At least we got the artillery truck, guys. Making a huge difference over here. Making a big difference with that artillery truck, dude. We're really pushing up. We're really making big gains. BF1 sniper field? Depending on the map. If you play Galicia, yeah, it's just basically 50% snipers. But on other maps, but barely anyone plays sniper on an Amiens or something. You know? Oh, there's people... See, this is another thing. There's people so close and we just can't even tell where they are. It's crazy. And I'm being shot in the back again. Love that for me. Such a good player. Damn. Good thing we got this artillery truck, though. Thank God. Thank God, man. That's really making the difference right there. Put dynamite on the Exon cannon and it will blow the truck up. Does that work? Does that actually work? Still? How much dynamite? 2 sticks? Lol, you crybaby. I found the artillery truck guy. There he is, dude. He's in the chat. Self-report. Why are you crying about the artillery truck, bro? There he is. Get him. Found him. Stop complaining. There's another one. Dude, there's so many. Oh my God, these guys are self-reporting so hard right now. Gonzalo, 100 stars on the artillery truck. Damn, disrespect right there, dude. I mean, I literally can't do anything. I'm just being dominated by explosions. Cool. Oh, they're not talking now. Oh, they're not talking now. They know they've been found out. It's over. The game is over. We're never pushing. The RT truck could also be a... Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It is what it is. It's the game. The game is casual. We're not trying to win. Nobody wins. It's all just fun. Oh no, dude. Oh no, you can't take it. He's been caught. Be a mobile spawn unit. Well, you can be anything. You can be anything in BF1. You can do whatever you like. You can play mortars. You can be single for the rest of your life and play mortars. You can play the artillery truck. You gonna peek it? You know, we know what happened. If you're using the artillery truck, we know what happened. Okay? Just need to appreciate him. Actually, oh, he's dead. This game's still better than Warzone? In some respects, yeah. I mean, the difference is that Warzone still gets content. You know, BF1 continued to get content, that'd be crazy. It's like, do you think they might bring out more content for Battlefront 2? That would be crazy. If they brought out more content for Battlefront 2 now, even though it's like super late. Because they, you know, I don't think they can build a new game in the time that this hype is gonna be alive. But they could certainly do a new DLC. That's actually a possibility. That's possible. You know, we're just trying to find the possibilities here. I'm trying to offer solutions that are possible, plausible. There's a guy on my lane. Dead. We're getting somewhere. Why has Battlefront 2 suddenly got hype again? So I think multiple things happened.
It's over.
Multiple things happened.
Way of
So,
saying it.
new Andor Star Wars series dropped. Fortnite had a huge Star Wars like update, and people were like, "What the hell's going on? Why is this happening?"
They got no food in their bellies.
What else happened? There was something else. May the 4th as well, and then there was something else as well.
The Germans
Oh, and there was a sale for Battlefront 2 where it was like $2 or something, and it's on Game Pass as well. Anything else? There was like 7 or 8 different factors, and for some reason everyone was talking about it on TikTok, but whether that was because people were playing Battlefront 2, I don't know. But for some reason there was a huge thing on TikTok where on every single video, Arc Raiders, the developers that made Arc Raiders are the same devs that made Battlefront 2 as well. So there was just like 6 different factors. By the way, if you missed the beginning of the stream, basically what I was trying to say was Battlefield 1's character models and classes made the most sense to me. And in BF6, what if we made it so that what gun you were using defined what helmet you had, and what kit you were using defined what defining feature visually you had on your chest? Discuss. That's the plan. That was it. What should I use? Should I use the model? What's actually good? I can't even remember the guns that are good. Annihilator Trench was pretty good. SMG08 is pretty good. 12G automatic extended? Which is the best shotgun now? What is the best shotgun? I don't even know. This is going to look a bit pants on stream, but it is what it is. What brings me back to this game? Joy. Which way should I go? Which way should I go? Left seems like a good choice. The Tommy gun. Tommy gun. They're trying to dynamite me. Or mortar me? I can't even tell anymore. This gun is not good at range though, that's the problem. That is the problem. Hang on, we're gonna run around the corner on the right. Ah. Ow. I don't think I had time to put on my mask. Tommy's a menace. Oh my god, being shot in the back? Oh god, hang on. Oh my god, the entire team's there? Hell yeah. I got one of them. I'm being mortared though, so I'm probably dead even though I'm not even in the open. That is the problem with mortars. They kind of work too efficiently. There's not really anywhere for me to go, is there? Unless we just go this way. And they do that. Any news on them reverting the class system? Well, no, but that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like... Do I not have a squad? I could have helped last round, maybe. You see, that's the problem. You literally can't do anything with this gun at range. I'll tell you what, well, the problem is... it does look pretty awful, doesn't it? It's not looking great on the old stream, is it? Guys, you know what I'm going to do? You ready? Oh, no. Oh, he's left. Ah, big rage, man. Huge rage quit. I'm very angry. Sunday cartoons, yeah. Oh, man. I feel so... Big angry, dude. Big angry. I won't let it take me over again. Alright, I promise. Boo! Why didn't you stay in the spawn trap? You should have just stayed and died.
Cut this far into our enemy's belly, we must continue to plunge the knife deeper. First, we must wrest Caudry village from...
You should have died in the spawn trap and never left. What should we use? The... $85 damage. Oh, he's got away with that. But he is dead, and it's an assist counter skill. Oh, you can shoot through that. I forgot. You can shoot straight through the tarp in this. Still on there. Do a Lackey and go to armor. Is Lackey playing armor today? Is that an enemy? What the fuck? I couldn't even tell. And we're stuck in this thing. Here we go. Here we go. Sometimes you get caught on like the weird geometry of this game. Okay. Okay. Let's put this out. Yeah. $80 damage. No, you don't. He ran out of ammo on his shotgun, thankfully. 3 hits and he's not dead. And why am I killed in action? That doesn't make sense. Why was I killed in action? To what? It wasn't even an enemy. What the fuck? Doesn't make sense. We don't know. Okay, I'm being suppressed by nothing. Lackey's on Gran Turismo. No way. Absolutely no way. I got my my switches on the way. Apparently. I don't even know how I managed to get one. I ordered it like a week after it was already out. After they'd already done pre-orders. So who knows, man. The big yellow canisters explode? Dude, you know more than me. I thought I knew everything about this game. No, you don't. He tried to run. Sure, man. Okay, we'll go here. Is BF1 still very populated? Yeah, well, on EU, there's loads of servers, yeah. Absolutely tons of servers on EU. He's dead. So I never have to worry, really. Or maybe I should have got in that guy's vehicle. Nah, you can't stand still like that. You gotta be you gotta move. This map was a banger too. Oh! That's what's cool about the tarp. You can just shoot straight through it. Yeah, well, I gotta watch out for those wrist nades. Oof. Oof.
We have taken objective apples.
He's behind this tarp, isn't he? Need a full 5-round reload. And where'd he go? Where is he? That's not the one I wanted to shoot at. He just got away.
Clear the sector from enemy presence.
No, you don't. Bullet velocity in this game is so good. Damage is insane. Like, it's just crazy what they did with this. Sniping in this game, honestly, is the most overpowered. I wouldn't say it's even the best because I think it's actually too good. They gave Recon everything in this game. Absolutely everything. It was crazy. highest accuracy, most one-shot kills, spotting, the best secondary in the game. That's why when people are like, oh my god, didn't you love BF1? I was like, well, it was good, but it was also kind of cheesy. Come on, you hit me too. Nah, now we don't peek, because remember, he's ready to shoot now, but we're not. I got a heal. Sick. We'll thank that guy. What a nice man. Or woman. Skill issue on their part. What, the devs? Ah, I see. There's loads of them just lying prone, thinking I won't spot them. I missed, damn it. Damn. I'm hitting them in the body, not the head. Unlucky. I think I'll be able to get that guy if I just focus for a second. There you go, he's hit. Where's the sniper? There was a sniper right there. You do get suppressed a bit though. I mean, sure. But the point is you can avoid almost every hit or every shot. Wait. If you play in a certain way, you can basically never get suppressed if you just basically wait for them to get bored. If you just wait for them to get bored, then usually you can just peek again and then you're not suppressed anymore. I'm kind of in the open now. It's the horsies you got to worry about because you physically cannot kill them faster than they can kill you. Like, it's a straight... It's like you can't outplay. If you and a horseman have the same aim, or even if he's got twice as bad aim, the horseman will win every single time. You cannot beat them one-on-one unless they literally miss shots over and over and over again, which they probably won't eventually.
The final objective is within.
Which is why I really didn't like the fact that they gave the horseman just increased health for just whatever reason, because they felt like it. They were just like, yeah, the horseman's just like, he's just got 5 times the health of a normal unit. And that's just how it is. He did. You like shooting the horses, they get salty. But then you have to shoot but the problem is then you have to shoot the horses like 8 times. So it's like shoot the horseman 5 times with a sniper rifle. Or shoot the horse 8 times. I think you can get the horse down in 4 shots if you hit it in the head. I think. I can't remember what I can't remember what the meme was with that. It had a weak spot somewhere. Oh no. Dude, I almost had the triple no scope almost there. Because they all ran in. Because I was going to weaken them. I was weakening them with the nade. Horses can take multiple headshots. The horseman player can take 3 headshots. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. The balance on the horseman was stupid. It's because they actually... If you remember, when BF1 first came out, the horseman had normal health. And that wasn't fun. So they just went, all right, we'll just quadruple his health then. There's a tank. There's actually 2 tanks pushing up with us. Yeah. Weird how we're winning. This guy. It used to be that the horseman was just one shot and they basically were unusable in the first like month. So they just changed them.
You are storms that upended the forest.
They can still spam med packs. Yes. And at one point, you could get off the horse and have the same health without being on the horse. So what people did, spawn in with the horse, get off the horse, just run around. And that was, whew, that was fun. That was like, that's how you clip farmed on Battlefield. Oh, look at that. But this is the ending screen, like from the thumbnail at the beginning. And we have do we have every class? No, no recon. You don't remember that health bug? I don't know. I don't know. Sure, we'll play Cape Elves. I'm in a queue. Right, guys, whilst we're here, I'm going to explain my... Because people are going to keep coming in and they're going to get confused and they're going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is my solution to all guns on all classes in Battlefield 6. So obviously, this system for me was perfect. I love the BF1 system. It was really easy to tell. Every class looked the same on every single variant. You could always say, look, the assaults always had like a little neck scarf, and like almost had face coverings. The medic had the crutches. The support had a big backpack, if you remember. And then recons usually had big capes and stuff, so you could see them flowing in the wind. With Battlefield 6, guns can be on any class, so you're not going to be able to tell what class or what gun someone's using, which is a really important part of the gameplay, because you want to look at someone and go, am I going to get sniped in the head, or are they going to run at me with a shotgun? I want to know. So, what if the helmets of the character model that you're playing were defined by the gun that you're using? And then the kit of the character that you're playing was defined by the chest ornaments. So a cape, bandoliers, crutches, binoculars, goggles. Like if you're an engineer, they have goggles hanging down, something that's really obvious. This way, you could have any gun on any class, and you could have MTX. Most importantly, because you know that probably one of the reasons why they're doing this is MTX. So you can have individual random skins that make you look like Nicki Minaj if you want, but Nicki Minaj is going to have to wear the PUBG helmet and the crutches if she's using an LMG using the medic class. Okay? Do you understand now? That way, they can still have MTX, but you can still tell what gun someone's using and what class they are at range by what they're wearing. If they're wearing a certain helmet, or if they're wearing something on their head. Do you know what I mean? If they're wearing something on their head, maybe it won't be the helmet, it will be a face scarf, goggles, eye covers, a cap, right? You could still have random skins. You could still have random skins, right? You could still have the Nicki Minaj skin if you wanted, but she's got to be wearing that recon cap if she's using a sniper rifle. She's got to have the cape if she's going to be using the recon class. She's got to have binoculars. You see what I mean? This way, everyone gets what they want. The only way that this breaks is with the class that has a perk. There's a class that has a perk where they can carry 2 primaries. Get rid of that class, and then everything's fixed. Right? This solves everything except the fact that you can have a class that has what's it called? Two primary weapons, so you wouldn't be able to work. And honestly, I think the 2 primary weapons thing is stupid anyway, so like have that for the battle royale mode, not for the normal mode. What should I use? Yeah, I'm joking about Nicki Minaj. I'm just saying that we're talking about the fact that MTX is probably a major part of the decision to not lock weapons to classes, because they want people to buy a weapon skin and then be able to use it on any class, right? That's the whole point. That's why I think that they're keeping it the way it is. For now. So many dudes over there. I don't know where my bullets are going. I think they're hitting the wall.
We are losing objective apples.
What if they're wearing Crocs? If they're wearing Crocs, they're a nerd. I wear Crocs all the time.
We have lost objective.
Nerd class. I actually wear Crocs, so I'm actually a Croc enjoyer. Who doesn't love a good Croc? They're the perfect house shoe.
We have taken objective butter.
can't see their scope glint on the boat, but I know that they're there. Don't I play Delta Force anymore? No, not really. No. I got bored of it. I've already said 100 times, like, I play Battlefield-style games to, like, chill out on the weekends. I already deal with skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty. The last thing I wanted to do is get on Delta Force and then fight the sweatiest players after a week of Warzone. And the problem is it's too late. It's literally too late. It's gone. Even if they remove SBMM now, it's too late. They've done it. It's over. For me. It's over for them. It's over for me. GG. I don't know where to aim to hit these guys in the head. I'm using a really... Well, not a weird sniper. Just one I'm not used to. Shooting at longer ranges. Need to fix a lot of stuff for that game? I guess. Okay, the thing is, guys, you are the ones that have to push. So you can sit on the boat all day if you'd like, but at the end of the day, you've got to push eventually, you know? So, you know, I can chill here all day. See if I can get him out.
We have lost objective bottom.
And damage him. In fact, I can keep harassing him. Where is he gone? He's already dead. He's already dead. That might get him. Oh, no, get up.
We have lost the sector.
We need arc raiders. Well, I'll tell you what. We've seen lots of evidence to suggest it might be coming out on Friday or something. You know, a little bit. It's not nothing concrete, but there's a chance, dude. There's a chance that it releases this Friday. Okay, I'm just being hit by stuff I can't even see. Good. Get a medic. That would be crazy. I need these guys to actually lock in and shoot them before they get around this corner and kill me. There's a guy right next to all these people in the corner. And I missed everything. God damn it. Good. Luckily, we locked in. Unfortunately, we don't have a grenade now. If we had a single impact grenade, things would be different. See, I don't know where. Is it just like... It must be slightly higher. I think the bullet velocity on the label is not as strong as I think. You think it's full release? No idea. No idea. Yes, just keep shooting. Yes, just keep shooting the rock. I still have no... Oof. Unlucky. You like the Mars automatic over the Red Baron? What the hell's the Red Baron? There's a Red Baron gun? The Mars is the best secondary in the game, Dusty. 3 shots at close range, 11 rounds. 1 shot usually to the chest after you hit... Like, I mean, I've got 20,000 kills with it, I think, in this game. It's absolutely insane. There's a new Battlefield coming out. Yeah. The Bodhi is better. Nah. Trust me. If there's anything you should listen to, the Mars Automatic is one of the best secondaries in a video game of all time. Have you noticed how I don't even aim down sight with it? The accuracy on this Mars, and that's after it got nerfed, by the way. 100% hip fire accuracy, almost, basically. You can spam it. You can move and shoot it. It's crazy good. It's basically, it's borderline, bro. Like, you'll see me beat assault players at close range as long as I hit all my shots. If I hit all 3 shots at close range, you'll beat assault players. That's how good it is. I'm missing and getting confused because they're suppressing. They're suppressing me. And it has an 11 bullet bag. Honestly, they should have nerfed the Mars in multiple different facets, not just Not just the damage, not just the magazine size, bullet velocity, hip fire spread. Crazy. Hip fire is more effective than ADS in this game. I think that's what gets you a lot of kills, because you face people who just aim down sight and they don't understand why they lost the fight after you just hip fire sprayed the shit out of them. Do they have the boat or do we have the boat? What's going on?
20 attackers remain.
Is that even a boat? If you know what I mean. Oh, I just hit. I mean, look at that. Insane. Not even a full ADS and we hit him in that range. Max damage almost. Well, I say max damage. Maybe not max damage. Medium damage. Get up here, dude. I still get stuck on the environment in this game quite a lot. You forget things have improved slightly. They have systems that for not getting stuck on things.
Victory is ours. Praise Colonel Kemal for his brave leadership.
Try the Baron. I don't think I have the Baron. I don't even know what the Baron is. I've never heard of it. I don't even think I have it.
The enemy is being reinforced with a dreadnought.
It's a PO8 skin. The PO8. So the PO8, if I remember, has 8 rounds. Doesn't it? Right. 9 rounds. Probably lower damage. Probably like half the damage. I have it on my weapons list, do I? Oh, I do have the Red Baron's PO8. I mean, it's just a PO8. But the problem is that when I hip fire someone, like, you know when I shot that assault over there, like 50 meters away, that's where it's going to suck in comparison. Is that range. Let's put these nice little mines here. Oh yeah, they're on the left side. Again, bullet velocity there. They ran outside of the bullet velocity range. They ran away from the bullets. Faster rate of fire, though. Like, I'm sure it's not bad.
Return to the combat area.
Oh my god, I decided to shoot early for some reason. Let's see if I can... Ah, good, yeah. Yeah, just jump over that wall with the COD timing. Yeah, good time, Sam. Oh my god, the Calibri, guys. We should start a thing saying... Everyone say we buffed the Calibri. Everyone should use it now, it's so crazy. Oh, wow. Oh, and we're gonna get killed by the spawn boat. Can I escape here without being beamed across the map? I forgot you could do this. I don't usually have bayonets on my rifles anymore. There are certain scenarios where it's actually useful to use the charge. If you're running to cover and you don't need to run afterwards, it's actually the best strategy. But other than that, not really. Unlucky. He was in the open. Where are they? Cinema. Not cinema. Hi, IP. What's up? Yes, the planes not shooting each other. That's a classic, isn't it? We have an enemy plane and a teammate plane, and they're just... Where are they? Damn, it's so hard to see the enemy plane shooting all these infantry on the ground without having to fight each other. Ah, if only I could see them. I'd be shooting that other plane right now. Yeah, guys. No. You gonna go for the... There we go. No. No. Can't see him. Can't see him. Oh, there's just so many infantry on the ground, guys. How am I gonna see the other plane when there's so many infantry on the ground? I mean, I can actually shoot the planes. I can shoot at the planes. You have to hit them about 15 times in a row, but you can get them. Okay. And that's the boat. See, he'd be dead with the Mars there. In that one shot. Wouldn't have to hit him twice. That took 3 hits after he got... I don't know, dude. 1 Mars shot, I think, or maybe 2 would have done there. What the... Can I play BF4? No, not really. BF4 is just full of what's it called? It's probably, I tell you what, the POA is probably better at close range. So if I'm 5 meters away from an enemy, you'll probably win. As long as you don't miss any of your shots. But I think at every other range, it's not as good.
We have taken objective apples.
The Bodio's 2 hits to the body. But how much, what's the rate of fire? Are you guaranteed winning the close range fight against every other pistol? With rate of fire versus damage. That's what I'm thinking. Two headshots and he's not dead. You kidding me, brother?
Enemy forces are gone.
Why am I not playing BF5? Just didn't feel like it. And also, this whole entire stream is based on the fact that my idea is based off the BF1 system regarding Battlefield 6 classes. Ah, cool. I'm not dead, though. Healing, healing, healing. Nice. Let's go, baby. Big play. Big play. What's my opinion on the spotting system in Battlefield?
We are losing objective.
In the older games, it was probably a bit too much. Oops. Almost didn't get him. I almost... Oh. In the older games, I think it was a bit much. It was too good. Oh my god. This is the perfect sweet spot range right here for the bell. I think in the older games, it was egregious. It got better in BF5, I think. I can't remember. I actually can't remember the systems now. But yeah, in BF4, for instance, I don't know if you guys played a lot of BF4. I never looked at the center of my screen. I basically just stared at the minimap. It was kind of stupid. You basically, if you were fighting people at close range, you just stared at your minimap. You just stared at your minimap, and you could work out where every player was by just staring at your minimap. It was kind of stupid.
We have lost objective apples.
Please. He's right there, and I can't get an angle. Damn. Oh! Oh, I thought the name was... Oh, I see, we're being artillery, yeah. And the ping system? I wouldn't mind a ping system where... a bit. Honestly, Call of Duty Warzone's ping system is kind of good.
Objective butter.
In that, if you spot someone they show up as an orange Dorito, but the second they go behind cover, they break line of sight. The ping stays where it was and then disappears, and they're no longer spotted.
We have taken objective apples.
And that's a strange thing to say, that Call of Duty's spotting system might have actually been better. A rare Warzone compliment. Yeah. It honestly, Fix, if you think about it, it actually makes so much sense. Because, I don't know, I think in BF5 they didn't even have 3D spotting. So, yeah, a system where they're spotted for like a second, and then the marker goes where they were behind cover for like 3 seconds. I wouldn't mind that. I don't like having big triangles on the map and you can just see exactly where the enemy is for like 10 seconds. Even this one's pretty kind of OP. Like, I can just stare at the minimap and be like, right, I know there's 8 to 10 dudes on my right now. So I can throw a nade and hit one of them maybe. No? Alright. That would have been cool to show, but alright. Cool. Whatever. Didn't even want to hit him. Didn't even want to hit him, mate. Don't even care. Teammates standing next to each other. Good. What's new?
A flame trooper kit is available near your location.
Oh, good. Bish with the 88 months. Thank you, Bish. Nikello, did I miss your 111 months as well? I might have. I think I was mid-rant. Are we gonna hop on ready or not after the console drop? I don't know why. Oh, okay. Wasn't allowed to spawn. 88 years. Bloody hell.
We are losing objective.
Hello. Ooh, he suppressed me with that one shot. Oh no, there was a sniper as well. Fair. I dislike that you can spam pin the location where the person killed you. Yeah, once you're dead in a video game, I don't believe you should really have any... You shouldn't be able to ping on the floor whilst you're dead. Doesn't make any sense. And I think if you want to give them comms, you have to give them comms over radio. So you have to talk, and then the person can finish you or something dumb. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense that you can just be like, bing, 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 bing. I'm just telling you where he is, even though I can't see him, or even though I'm dead. Even though I'm dead. Ah, they ran to the mine. Do I still prefer BF1 over BF5? I think BF1 is more enjoyable. More enjoyable to more people. BF5 though, skill-wise, I think you had to be a little bit better. Right? I think you had to be pretty good in BF5 if you wanted to compete. There was a lot more intricate gameplay mechanics in BF5. More nuance. So I feel like I was maybe a better player in BF5 than BF1. But do I find it more fun? Don't know. You should check out Swag's video at 6:15. But why? He has 1,000. Which one?
He also warns
He uploads 8 times a
the
day.
invaders will come one last time. We must kill every last one of them.
The enemy is being reinforced with a dreadnought.
I was throwing the nade away because I didn't want it. Exactly. Video shoots 225 rounds per minute. Can I even check? They don't give you stats today unless you go to the... I can't remember if you can even check. Customize? I can't remember how to use this game. So if you go... rate of fire 200. So think of it this way. In theory, the Bodeo, in theory, Wait, the Bodea has more damage drop-off. So, the Bodea has 25 rounds per minute more than the Mars. Almost identical. 6 rounds, slower reload, worse damage drop-off. The Mars, unfortunately, 11 rounds, faster reload. The same damage, same bullets to kill, basically, pretty much. It's 3 bullets to kill, no matter what. Maybe 4. And it has better damage over range. I know what I'm using. But, in theory, at 0 to 10 meters, or 0 to whatever that first line is, if you don't miss your shots, then you still beat the Mars. But, if you're going to be running around, and you don't want to be reloading that Bodeo for multiple fights, then the Mars is better. So, if you're going for 1v1s, the Bodeo might be better. But if you're going for 1vx, the Mars is better. In almost every scenario. In terms of fighting multiple enemies. A lot of damage with the hip fire. But on long range, you're using a rifle anyway. But you're finishing them off, though. And usually at the ranges I'm fighting, I'm hitting them once in the chest and then finishing them with the Mars. Like that. Perfect example right in front of your eyes. You see what I mean? And then I reload, and then I can just reload it. Done. Full ammo again. Don't have to wait around.
We have taken objective apples.
But I just gave you a perfect example of where I pulled it out and fired quickly with the hipfire immediately. And I do that all the time. Different playstyle, I guess. So even that would have been a one-shot too. Oh, that must be good. You repeat. I'll save you, buddy. I won't let him snipe you. I won't let him snipe you. I'm not gonna let him. This guy was just completely pro. That sniper was gonna shoot him in the head. 100%. Oh, unlucky. Of course they're there. What the fuck? What would you put in the next one to make a great Battlefield game? Next. Wait, what? What? Like... Huh? I mean, there's a lot of things. Server browser? Silhouettes? C4 on Recon? I don't know about that. I can't remember if I preferred it anymore. No sweet spot. You need to be a bit more specific. Need to be a bit silhouettes. Yeah, I've got my silhouette thing ready to go to explain it. Look, I would love if they had a system like this, but they're not going to do that. They're definitely not doing that, but they might do a variation of that. Damn. Vote map system? No SPMM? Inventory only maps? Remove the kill streaks perk on classes. I can't remember what that is. I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that a new thing? Remember, we've never played or seen Battlefield 6 gameplay before. Doesn't exist, mate. You can't even watch it online, or on TikTok, or on YouTube, or on Instagram Reels. Forest management. Dude, how did we not even think about that? Of course the next game needs forest management. Okay, bro. I've just been headshot twice by a random sniper I never even see. You got in the playtest? That's illegal. I'm calling my lawyer now. You're not allowed to say that. It's a very legal matter. This has been great. Do you see why I sometimes leave games? At least we've had a good run so far, but I mean, dying 4 times in a row to literally nothing that I could ever react to, you know. You can see somehow, sometimes, why I might, as the kids say, rage quit. Or, I don't know, how I would say, use common sense. Which is, if you're not having fun, then leave the game. Because this is supposed to be a fun game. Oh shit, I didn't hear that guy at all. I thought he was shooting my body then.
We have taken
Oh, Foggy is just still mad. He's still going on about it. Oh boy. Damn, he got caught out. Begsy, thank you for the 19 months. Pro players medic? Why? Surely I can do more as a sniper, no? The fact he's still here, dude, that's funny.
We have lost objective butter.
He's still going on about it. Ooh, he's dead. I'm just getting absolutely battered. Is it going to have factions? I actually don't know. I don't think so, no. It's going to be like a big overarching thing. Like you're going to have NATO versus Pax Armata. I think. I don't know. I think I saw that in a leak, which I definitely did. So I don't know if there's going to be... It's just going to be like the 2 big world forces, whatever. Yeah, Begsy, thank you for the 19 months. Oh, he's got a sweet spot. I mean, I'd love to play Battlefront 2, but I'm simply not allowed. Whenever you stream it, your servers just get destroyed.
We are losing objective
Quite literally. Being... I don't even know. Who's watching me? I can't even see him. Okay, sure. I mean, you know. Yeah, thanks for the 19 months, dude. Maybe EA will announce a new trailer. What, Battlefield trailer? Or a Battlefront trailer? Oh! 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 Shouldn't have re-peeked, should ya? There's a sniper. Unlucky. Please, teammate, please. Please hit him. Oh, well. Not only streamers servers got hacked. Yeah, but the hacked thing was fine because you just didn't play one mode. There's also people just taking down servers. Like, they just take them down. They obviously found a way. The thing is, though, an update would actually fix it, because I don't think it's DDoS that's taking down the server. It's something that people are, like, spamming or running some sort of script. Like, it's not even, like, a... A DDoS would make sense, which means you're literally attacking the server. But they're doing something in the game that's breaking the server, making it crash. That's what's happening. So it's definitely fixable if they can find out how people are doing it. Because it might be a cheater, but it's not like someone just using netbots and just spamming them at the server to break it, if you know what I mean. Damn. Let Embark make the next Battlefront game? I don't know if they're allowed. I don't know if they're allowed, dude. It would make sense, though. I mean, we're getting battered. How did I not get hit by that? That's crazy. Well, I guess I die. Guess I'll die, yeah. GG. Did I see Twitch announce the rewind feature in 2K resolution? I'm still wary of their 2K resolution thing. I don't know whether it will look better than even what I'm using now. Because the way that... Oh, great. Yeah, thank you. The way that the new system works... Yeah, but it's a different... The way the new system works is you're allowed 8K bitrate, but you have to do your own transcoding. Right? I don't know if people are gonna... This is quite a deep concept. Basically, usually when you're a streamer, right? If you watch the stream in the different resolutions, right? Like, I have probably, what, 720p 60, 720p 480, 360, 240, right? When you click on it. They're basically allowing you to render all those resolutions at once on your own PC. And that takes a huge strain off their server costs. Because they're not having to re-stream 6 different streams on their servers using their bitrate. Right? However, you're having to, with just 8K bitrate, not only run a 1440p stream potentially, you're also having to run a 720p stream, a 480 stream, and a 360p stream, all being used in that 8K bitrate. So, what that means is that I don't know if the quality is actually going to be better when you're sharing the bit rates between all the different streams that you are having to stream yourself. You're essentially multi-streaming to Twitch itself. It's crazy. Whereas YouTube, I upload 50K bitrate. You see the difference there. I am only allowed to use 8K bitrate on Twitch, and I'm using 50 alone on YouTube. Obviously, they have a lot more server capacity and all that shit, but you can see where the issues might arise. If the quality at 1440p isn't what's the word I'm looking for? Tangibly better than what I'm already doing, I'm not going to change. Osman RPG, thank you for the prime. And also, you have to remember that Twitch is mainly focusing a lot more on IRL coverage. So yeah, a 2K stream of someone sitting in their room barely running around, you know, is going to look great at 1440p. Me running through a forest on Argonne, that's going to look like dog shit. So far, I don't know. Do you have to do the transcoding? I think you have to pick at least one other thing to transcode. Right? I think you have to... I don't think you can just do 1440p. And you have to remember that there are people... that some people watch the stream at 480p. I watch streams on my Chrome... what's it called? Chromecast at lower resolutions because otherwise I get weird things. So I actually watch a lot of streams at 480p, even though I've got 1 gig internet because the Wi-Fi can be a bit iffy. And also, it's usually when I'm like going to sleep, so I don't actually need to watch it. So even I know that having multiple qualities is important. Why wouldn't Twitch make 1080p in the above default? It's not about the resolution, it's about the bitrate. You can stream at 1440p if you want right now, but you only get 8K bitrate, and it looks terrible. It looks bad. It doesn't look good. Osman, thank you for the prime. Thank you. What should I use? I'll use the Giver. How about 120 FPS streaming? I don't see the point. It already looks pretty smooth at 60 FPS. You might see a bit of screen tearing. 120 FPS might be perfect for a game like Counter-Strike or Valorant. But in Battlefield, you're not. The difference is negligible for the viewer, in my opinion. In fact, even if you added motion blur to 60 FPS, it might even look smoother. That's what most people do. What rate should you use for the best experience? Well, the maximum's the maximum. If you have access to it, whatever maximum quality you have is what you should use. But yeah, at least Twitch is doing something. We've been asking for anything above 8K bitrate for quite literally 10 years. But instead of changing the bitrate, they're changing the way that the system works. Which again, if the quality, look, if someone can prove to me the quality is better, I'll switch in a heartbeat. I just don't know if it will be for a gameplay stream versus an IRL stream or whatever. You know what I mean? Where's that shot going?
We are losing objective butter.
You have to remember, like, I'm pretty sure at this point, there's more people watching IRL streams than like every gaming category put together. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's maybe the truth. It's like, what? There's like 400,000 people watching IRL streams at the moment. And then the next category will be like, okay, maybe not all of them, but it is the most popular. Where do I shoot for this guy? Oh, he's dead already. He's already dead. I'm missing all my shots. What happened? That was good. I hate you for that. I hate you for that. Are they finally adding AV1 support? Not yet. That's later. They've only just done the HEVC stuff. Oh, for goodness sake. Only a body shot. Oh, no. They've got angles on us from above. How annoying is that? I'm still suppressed. Finally. I was trying to work out where his head was. It would look really weird. You could just see his fist. Feast. Oh, it hit the rock in front of me, dude. Oh, that guy died. Sick. Is he coming? There was a guy close somewhere. Why can't I see him? Help me, teammates. Please. There's a guy in this. He's dead. He was in that bush, but he's dead now. Dead. Nope. Of course, that's the armored guy. That's right. Get baited. Beautiful. Did not hear that go. What about streamers who show their face? Does that mess with the bitrate? Actually, if you think about it, if you've got a part of the screen that's not moving, technically that improves your bitrate. So if you think about it, when you're sitting in front of a camera, that part of the screen is pretty static. So the bitrate doesn't have to work hard to render that every frame. It's when there's huge variance between the frames. So for instance, if I'll try and, well, it won't look this on YouTube. If I go on Twitch, I'll show you right now. I can give you a perfect example. If I walk up to this tree, right, look how everything's really crisp and nice. And then I go up to this tree, and then everything starts being really shit and looks weird and shit and weird and shit, weird and shit, weird. Do you not see what I mean? Because this between the frames is changing so much. So when I walk out here again, oh look, it's so nice and clean and crisp. And then you go back into the trees again, and oh shit, there's so much going on. My brain. Do you not see? Do you see the problem? So I could stream at 1440p, but that bitrate can't handle those frames changing that much. But an IRL stream, you could IRL stream at 1000 bitrate because between the frames, you're never doing anything crazy. You're never like 180ing the camera to go onto a completely different screen in a forest or something. So that's how it works. That's why games like CSGO and Valorant, which are very, like, they don't have a lot of, what's the word on the screen? Everything's very linear and straight edges. It looks incredible on streams because you're in urban environments without any foliage, with unusual geometry. As soon as you start playing a game like this, like Tarkov as well, Tarkov in a forest or anything that's got loads of different variation in the environment, it looks shite. So that's why sometimes you'll be like, oh, someone X streams at 1440p and his stream looks great. Why does yours look shite? It's like, well, because I might be running around an area which looks shit. In particular. I can't. These guys are so annoying. I missed everything, to be fair. To be fair. Is it true BF6 won't have a server browser? It won't have a server browser for the regular modes, I don't think. So no. I don't believe it will have a server browser in the way that you're thinking. I hear that? I think I was to the left, but I will take it.
We are losing objective Apples.
Peek that. Go on, peek it. Go on. Shit. What a game BF1 is? Yeah, sick, dude. That's why I always go back and play it. Right, now, there is a very easy way to avoid being killed by the Murmets. And that's to be standing to the side of it. That guy died. Or you just redeploy. That's my favorite method. Unlucky.
We are losing objective butter.
Oof. I will need a medic in the near future. They destroy my mine. What has happened with this plane? I don't even know. I just got hit by it. Can they even run through that? I don't think. Oh. Well. Would have been nice to see him.
We have lost the sector.
I hope it's gonna come back to console. What do you mean? It's already on console. You mean the Battlefield? The new one? Whoa. Which console? Come on, get his head. You got access to the new test server in Battlefield, did you? You didn't like it at all. Damn, that... Oh, shit, dude. That was a big play, man. He clicked the button and the people died, dude. That was a pretty good one. That was a... And then he jumped out. It was pretty huge. Credit where credit's due for that guy. I'm about to get bombed. It was.
We are losing objective.
And he crashed into it. Yeah. That's about the skill level I was expecting, if I'm honest. Oh god, this is way too... It's way too sensitive. Why is it so sensitive? Fuck. You.
Take an objective
I need to
butter.
do this. Controls. There.
50 attackers remain.
If I get back on this gun. That feels about right, yeah. $80 damage. So many at the back there. Do you see them all? Where are these shots going? Am I suppressed or what? I'm shooting right at them. What's my longest pilot snipe? I think like 200 meters. I don't know. Nothing crazy. I don't remember. It doesn't keep track of that sort of stuff, annoyingly. You'd think it would. Because those are the best parts of Battlefield games, aren't they? Hitting the stupidly long-range shots.
Attackers remain.
Really? That didn't hit him? Okay. I mean, they ain't pushing. Ain't no way. Oh, BF2. Oh my word.
We defended well. Now breathe deeply, men. Shout out with pride at this small victory.
Wait, could you actually get BF2 stats on a website?
Our fight is not over.
Or was it only certain server groups? What monitor do I have and what are the specs? It's an Asus OLED 240 Hertz. 27 inch. It's like the PGDQ 27A or something. Looks good, although it is sometimes painful. I'm not even being... Oh. Why am I still getting a marker? There was a game I was playing recently. You know the RuneScape MMO thing? The RuneScape MMO was so bright, it literally blinded me to play. How's the 59 working for me? Flawlessly. Fantastically. It's amazing. Exclamation mark. No, it's working great, yeah.
We are losing objective butter.
What's my RAM setup? I'm using some Corsair RAM. In the past, I've often upgraded my RAM to like Trident Z and stuff. But The computer's been running great. I mean, if I really wanted to get maximum frames, I could go Trident Z or like some overclocked RAM, but I think it's just some generic Corsair Vengeance. I wouldn't even know what the stats are on it. 32 gigs, 2 sticks, I think. Maybe 4, maybe 64 gigs. If it's 4. Oh my god, is that an artillery truck pushing? Oh my word. We'll have a look, won't we? See this? Why is it whenever Mighty... This guy knows how to do the thing where he crushes the... He's going to crush this bit, isn't he? Oh no, he's not done it quite right. He's not done it quite right. Is this your fave sniper? I'd say the Gavairs. Yeah, pretty good. I like it. I think my favorite to use is actually the Russian sniper. But the best one is the SMLE. Holy shit, he survived that. I'm very surprised that he survived that. Everyone's dead! Everyone I shoot, they're already gone. I need some ammo. Do they have ammo down here? They do, look. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. If that guy just hit... Oh, whatever. Whatever. I needed that guy to not miss his shots. Otherwise, we were dead. I was going to run in and no-scope him anyway. You can still look up your stats on BF2 Hub. That was disgusting.
We have lost objective apples.
I mean, you say that the animation is correct for the SMLE. If that was right, surely you'd be able to, what's it called? You're supposed to be able to not bump fire. How do they describe it? It's where you can keep ringing the bolt without having to unscope and, you know what I mean? Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, he could have just shot me, but he's like, no, I want to charge. Hey! Hey! You shoot with the middle finger, and then you can just keep charging the bolt. Whereas in this game, you have to unscope, don't you? Rapid fire, yeah. Oh, that guy looked dead to me, if I'm 100% real. Okay, sure, yeah, just res me. Was there not like 2 guys right here? I don't know what happened to him. Of course. Can I get res again? I don't care. What's my favorite sniper in BF5? The SMLE. That guy? No, that's a rock. Let's go! Did he just... Why did he do that? He could have just walked up and meleeed me at that point. He just went behind cover. Or shot me. He could have shot me, to be honest. Can we get shotgun gameplay? It depends on the map. It really does. If we were on like if we were on like Amiens or something, yeah.
We are losing objective butter.
Fort Vaux, yeah. Oh, that. Well, you say that, but then the shotgun only works if we're not stuck in that bottleneck. Because when you get stuck in the bottleneck, you can't do anything. The only thing I have with some Battlefield games is there are some scenarios with BF1 where if you get in a bottleneck on like Fort Vaux, if they know the angles to hold, you can never push. There's almost nothing you can do to fix it because you don't have bombers, you don't have anything. You're just stuck on that inner part in full bow, and there is absolutely nothing you can do. What? Pestilent Horse, thank you for the 19 months. Thank you. Okay, I actually ran out of mouse space there. I don't know if you saw that. Like Reclaimed in 2042. I can't remember which one that is, but yes, potentially. That's not a face. Defend the sector.
We are losing objective Charlie.
In fact, I can see him through smoke there.
We have lost objective Charlie.
No, you don't. Okay, sure, man. Okay, dude. Oh my god. It's popping off on World War One. Why is there just a helmet with nothing on it? I just shot a guy. What was that? What was that? Someone cheating? What the fuck was that? What the fuck did I just shoot at? Was that a decoy? I don't think it was. It was just a hat. It didn't have a stick, did it? Didn't look like a decoy. It was a hat on a stick, foiled. Is he still alive? What happened to him? Oh, it was a hat on a stick, dude. It was a glitch decoy. Yeah, I thought it might have been glitched in some way. It was just the hat. It wasn't even the stick. But yeah, look, there's a guy using decoys over here. Where is he? Look. Oh yeah, it was glitched. Look, it just did the glitch again. It was still, I didn't actually shoot it. Someone else had already shot it. And it was stuck in 3D space. No one expects a decoy. Exactly. I mean, unlucky, dude. And there's your artillery truck doing the Lord's work. Oh, did I get kicked? Yeah, I got kicked from the game. Yeah, I got kicked. Some sort of either a KD bot or an admin pretending it's a bot.
Le commandant Rénal a veillé à ce qu'on barricade le plus grand nombre d'entrées possible.
Alright, let's try a shotgun then, shall we? Someone was saying the 12G automatic's pretty good. But we are... Look where we are. And we're not just stuck in the... No, we're not stuck in the choke point yet. We're about to be stuck in the choke point. So we can still have maybe some fun. Oh, the Shrogren, yes. Is that one better than the 12G? I'm gonna get blown up. I mean, I was a literal meat pump. And it didn't one shot. Cool. Is the Shrogren better? It was broken for a bit, wasn't it? I did 58 damage, by the way. That's a lot for a shotgun at that range. That was actually that 58 damage at that range. It's kind of crazy.
Return to the combat
Oh, it only has
area.
four rounds.
Return to the combat area.
The slug version's better. Is it? All right, I'll give it a go. I remember, if I remember correctly, there was a time where everyone was complaining about this gun for a long time. Where did I keep on hearing my teammates' footsteps? The hell did I just get hit by? The Model 19 is disgusting. Yeah, the Model 19 is insane. I remember using that quite a lot. Because you can use it like a sniper as well. Maybe I'll switch to the 1900 slug, just so I can hip fire headshot people. I made videos on these guns. You almost got away with that, but he started moving. That's what gave him away. Oh, come on. You wanted to peek that again. He knew he was dead if he peeked that again. What? What? I perfectly chest shotted all of those guys. And they just survived. Oh, fuck off. There's no way. I don't even want to be rezzed. Maybe I do. He's still not dead. Fuck off. Fuck off. Right, we'll go model 1900 slug. How do you see through the smoke? Well, because you can see them moving. It's quite hard to see through the smoke, but you can see it. So this one, you can do a lot of damage. And one-shot headshot them if they run past. Because they're going to run past this gap quite a bit. So I can get lucky as they run past the gap. And then I do maximum damage even if I hit them in the chest. In fact, I think I do more than a sniper if I hit them in the chest. With this gun. Without sweet spot. Players did a stupid amount of damage. Oh, he's gone. $99 in one, dude.
Return to the combat area.
Where did he go? He was still firing. Where is he? Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. He's dead. Where did my nade go? What's the go-to cheese weapon in BF1? It used to be this one. What's it called? Oh, never mind. It's gone. The one that has 80 rounds. Or the Hunter 10 shotgun before they nerfed it. Okay. SMG-08. Yeah. And you just hip fired it. You never really aim down sight. You just hip fire, hip fire, hip fire. That's all you used. If you wanted to be a cheesemonger. It used to be the Automatico as well. I think they nerfed the damage on the Automatico. I don't know. They did in the end. Can't remember what their headshot range for this gun is. I think it's like 50 meters, maybe 80. I'm gonna keep my point, man. I can just about see through that smoke. Look, can you see that? He's dead. Oh, fuck off! Are you serious, man? The COD timing was fucking crazy. No one shooting me, and I get hit by a Moor and a guy that's after at the same time. Fuck off. And that's BF1. That's what you get. Get out of here. Oh, the Hell Regal. Yeah, the Hell Regal was pretty OP as well. I remember that.
Soldiers. Today,
Soldiers.
for all of our men who died claiming
I want to play some
this land.
Amiens.
Our foes will first.
Bye. Am I going to be online when the Arc Raiders timer ends during Gummer Sames Fest? No, I'm not. I'm going to be going live the next day, I think. That's the plan. That is the plan. I hope movement is realistic. Well, we don't know. People have already seen it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to maybe an Arc Raiders announcement at least. There's at least we're getting something on June 6th. You know what? We don't know what's happening, but something's happening. Okay, this is actually not too bad of a server to join. And then nading me. Cross map nading me, dude. Oh! Max range headshot. That was like 100 meters. I wish we got a marksman bonus for that. Can I get a... Well, there's no one playing medic. Oh well.
Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand.
Okay, he's better. Do I ever use vehicles? No. I usually find them quite... Well, I used to use the broken plane for a while. The fighter plane. When it had the darts. But I get bored. Would it offend people if I thought it was too easy? No offense. Okay, I don't even know... No offense, but... That tank's just sitting there still, isn't it? So we can't leave. Remember, if I have to hit them with both barrels if they're out of either that range, you know? see what I mean? I've got to hit them with both barrels. Or I hit them in the head.
A flame trooper kit is
Why did my teammates just die?
location.
Why did my teammates just die right here? I'm very confused. There's a guy in that building. No, 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 no. Careful. Careful. Okay. Just hold, just hold. Just hold. If we hear him running, maybe we can shoot him. See if I can get him if he peeks that doorway. Well, that's smart. Unless he's in the corner and we can't see where he is.
You're losing objective
He's run away.
butter.
He's foiled us. Let's go. I forgot how good the hipfire was on this thing. Actually kind of good. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah. See, and there's the issue. My teammate is running after him, trying to melee him with a fucking syringe. And then he died. And then he gets 3 people killed because he's like, I'm going to syringe him. But again, this is a fun video game, guys. Don't forget. This game is just for fun. Guys, remember, it's all about fun at the end of the day. So, no need to get salty about it. Like, the number of times a teammate, and I'm not kidding, like, you'll watch the kill cam, or like the after death screen, and the teammate is running after them with a melee weapon like this. Just like, for like 5 minutes whilst they go around and wipe out like 8 of your teammates, and you're just literally like, this can't be, and then they die. That's the best part. If they get the kill, you're like, fine. But then they just get to turn around and they're just meleeing this guy from the front and they just get shot in the face. It's like, oh my god, dude. There's no way you ran after that guy and then just died anyway. Oh my word. Are there people in here? There is. Wow. He's and he's dead. Wait, are they gonna res me? There is a medic. Yes. Oh, for fuck's sake! He's put that mine there. Ah, oh, fuck off. He's thrown it. By the way, that was gonna kill him regardless. He was just ready to die, I guess. And remember, guys, it's all about fun. Not about being the best or, you know, winning engagements. It's just about fun. That's what it's all about. You know, it's all about fun. And that's what this game's all about. Sarsaparilla, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. If you got one of those, make sure to type fun in the chat.
We have taken objective Charlie.
To overplay the objective or the role of the class. Ooh, that was a nice backhanded comment. No. No, I'm just shit, man. Sorry. I'm just dog shit. I'm glad we got that out of the way. I'm not implying that. What? I'm gonna lose it. That would be like, I don't know, going to a chess tournament and saying, do you ever try and win the chess? Are you purposefully losing? Fun. Yeah, it's good.
We have taken objective Duff.
Oh god. Teammate, please. You're the one that's got the gun that fires multiple rounds. It's all for fun, remember, guys. And that's what it's all about. It's not about, you know, relying on teammates. It's just about having fun. And that's what I love about the game. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, and that's what it's all about. I didn't mean to... Are they going to come up these stairs? I don't know. They might peek this corner though again.
Taken objective butter.
He's going to peek it though. I think he's going to peek it. I knew it. Because he wants to check the angle. Is he a teammate there? Sometimes you lose and the enemy wins, precisely. The rant video was good yesterday. I mean, so here's the thing I want to really point out, right? I don't necessarily want to make hit pieces on games, but if at the end of the day, if my experience is literally that, like, what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? I mean, how many cheater videos have I made on Warzone? The thing is, I wouldn't be able to make them if I didn't have the content. You know what I mean? Because it is quite low-hanging fruit at the end of the day, right? Novel idea. I missed. Oh, I should have died. 100%. It isn't exactly novel, right? It's really easy to make a cheating video about a game that's got loads of cheaters. Because it's just so easy. You just say, yeah, there's cheaters everywhere. What do you guys agree? Yes. But I mean, that was a crazy experience getting killed by the same cheater team from Asia, out of region, on the sweatiest servers, back to back, on not ranked, on a normal server. And you start to be like, this is fucked.
We have taken objective Edward.
You know? At the end of the day, if I didn't have the content, if I didn't think the video was at least going to be interesting, I wouldn't have made it. The fact that we got the same 4-man cheater team back to back is crazy. Why am I ever being matchmaked with the same teams in the first place, and then out of region and cheating, and in a game with 50,000 players playing at the same time? It would be like me playing against. How would it be like if in CSGO getting matched with the same team like 5 times in a row? I don't know. Okay, cool. It just shouldn't happen. There's that many teams playing. I should never get matched with the same cheater team twice in a row. And they should be banned. Stupid. Why can't I spawn? What do you mean the deploy point I've selected is no longer available? It's B. We own B. Okay, they are camping our spawn point. Wow. That's crazy work. Good camp, man. Good job, bro. This is by the Battlefield anti-cheat system. I don't even know if that works. There's just less people on it. That corner. What did I tell you about the minimap? Ooh, Saracen. Oh, please don't vote Rupture. No votes, no, do Saracen. Why are they voting Rupture? Saracen! Oh, they've ruined it. They've ruined it. Oh, hello, cat. Is Battlefield 1 the best Battlefield to play right now? It's the most casual. It's the most accessible, I would say. Without a doubt. No, I think no, this is what I wanted to cover, guys. I've already said. I've already done this spiel like twice already. I'm probably going to tweet this later and see what people think. Would this solve the issue for you if instead of having, you know how they're going to have all classes, all guns, right? Right? They're going to have all classes, all guns, and they're not really budging on that in Battlefield 6. My solution is, in BF1, you could tell classes apart visually by how they looked. You can see clearly that every class has a defining feature, right? Now, the biggest issue for me in having cross-weapon all classes, or all weapons, all classes, is that this breaks down. We have the Battlefield 5 system where you can dress up, you can play dress up as any character. You can make your sniper class look like a medic in BF5 for some reason. Don't ask me why. But what if the type of gun you're using defines the helmet of the character you're using, and the type of kit that the player is using defines the body customization the character is using? Therefore, at range, you can read which class is which by what gun they're using, as opposed to the whole class being a certain way. Right? Obviously, in my opinion, having the class system where your guns are locked to classes, then you don't have to do all this shit. Because if your character looks a certain way, you know what guns that class has. But if we take... How would they sell skins then? Because the skins would be underneath these features. So if you're going to sell a skin, you could still have the bag, the crutches, the bandolier, and the cape on top of the skin. Right? So when you buy the skin, it just simply goes over the top of the character. So it doesn't have to be a bandolier or a cape. It could be like binoculars. Giant binoculars if you're a recon class. Or it could be that you get a bushy bush. Or like, like ghillie stuff that goes over the top of the skin. Every time, if you're playing the recon class. And then if you're using a sniper rifle, you've always got the cap, no matter what. It will fit on whatever skin you're using, as long as the skin doesn't have some egregious helmet that looks stupid. Nicki Minaj, for instance, Nicki Minaj would have to wear the cap and the crutches if she's using a sniper rifle and is playing the medic class. This way, you can still define what weapons people are using, and the classes are irrelevant anyway. If the classes are just going to be able to use any gun, it doesn't matter how they look. But I would much rather know than not know based on the weapons they're using. There you go. That way, you can still have monetization, you can still have silhouettes, and you can still have some gameplay feature that shows what guns and gadgets that people are using from range is one of the main reasons why we like classes. There you go. And that's the tweet. And I'm going to tweet it right now. Lava lamp IRL with the LMG helm. Yeah. You don't want Nicki Minaj in your game. They're probably not going to do Nicki Minaj. But I'm just trying to say that if they do add MTX, which they definitely will, this system still works. But we've offered. It's probably, again. Do you know what the saddest part is? It's probably too late. The game's already like locked in, and there's not enough time to create a system like this. So GG. But maybe if they would listen, that would be fantastic. Wouldn't it? That would be fantastic. It's definitely too late. Well, but the thing is, it's absolutely not too late because it's something that is very easy. Don't. It's something easily that's added. It's not a fucking entire like. I want you to add an entire class system. Like it's like no. It's like 3D models applied to what class you're using over the top of everything. It's not the craziest thing in the world. I'm just saying. It's easier than some other systems that I could suggest. It's a solution that's possible. Anyway, guys, thank you guys very much for watching today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully this makes sense. I think this would work. I think this covers everything. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I will catch you tomorrow for probably Warzone, but maybe if Warzone's still broke, we're going to try and play Warzone tomorrow. If we get cheated on, we're going to play that bloody Roadcraft game. All right. Have a lovely day. Thanks for hanging out. And also, I'm going to tweet this, and you can put your answers on there if you'd like to. But I'm going to tweet this, and hopefully people think it's a good idea. All right. Catch you soon. See you later. Have a lovely...